Hey, on this tech tip, I want to go over this little device right here. This is the toilet ring seal on your RV style toilet. Hey, welcome to another one of Todd's 2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday, brought to you by the National RV Training Academy. Hey, before we get to the video, which I know this is the reason why you're here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. Now, back to our Tech Tip Tuesday. Now, this right here is the seal as your blade valve opens and closes to allow whatever you put in here to go down into the black tank. We have a seal here, and from time to time, they need to be either cleaned and maintained or otherwise replaced. Now, a lot of you are like, well, if I got to stick my hand in there and pull this out, I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Just did that. I have a Thetford right here. In front of me, another brand out there is going to be a Dometic. They both have their respective toilet ring seals, and what I want to talk about is the position. Both of these toilet rings will have a flange down here at the bottom, okay? And that is, we actually want to sit on the bottom because that's where the blade valve comes in, okay? From time to time, if you're not holding water, in other words, you put water in the toilet and over time the water seeps out. Could be a couple reasons. It could be that this is getting rigid, rubber over time, it's going to get a little bit stiffer, and so it's just not holding it. But a lot of times what it is, it's buildup right around that seal. So, of course, you want to figure out, is there a way possibly to go ahead and clean this, right? Whether you want to do that or not, or just buy another one. Now, it all depends. If you're out in the middle of nowhere and you have that water seeping back down in the toilet, and of course now, if I have no water in the toilet, then of course I'm going to get some type of smell coming up, right? Put on some gloves, and what you'll want to do is get a cleansing agent. What you don't want to put on here is anything petroleum-based because this is rubber, right? So you want to make sure whatever cleaning agent you put on there does not also have any type of petroleum, because that'll actually mess that up.
If you're enjoying what you're learning so far in this tech tip and you want to learn more, why don't you hop on over to the National RV Training Academy, contact your local student advisor where you can start a business, make money while traveling, and be able to help out your fellow campers. Visit nrvta.com.
These are kind of fun to put in, and when I say fun, it sucks. Okay, on the Dometic, that's the 300, the 310, and the 320, you don't have to take the toilet off, right? You just simply have to reach down there. You're going to open up the blade valve. You're going to grab this and take it off and pull it back up, okay? The new one, you simply put in. Now, both of these, they have a simple catch. You have to look at it and see how do they actually get caught. But with the Thetford, okay, from what we see here, the best thing to do is to take the toilet off, of course, its bolts. Make sure that it's dry, have your towels down, flip this upside down, and approach from here. Now, upside down, now the blade valve is up top. So when we set this in, again, the flange of the unit itself will be up top because that's what it rides on. In both cases, I will tell you, with a Dometic, whenever you're putting this on, right, it will fall out of your hands if you're not careful. It's going to land straight into the black tank. You have to buy another one on Amazon. So here's the thing. If that happens, or if you're looking at replacing these, go ahead and buy two, just in case. But it shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes to do this. It takes you about 5 minutes to take this off. Double that time to put it back on, right? Because you're trying to squeeze this into a ring, right? And it'll want to always pop out. Just don't give up. Keep your gloves on. Both hands, even if you think you can do it with one hand, you still have to reach in with the other hand trying to get down. So let us know your experiences in the comments. There's your tech tip. All right, before you get to the bloopers, which is why you're here in the first place, the RV industry needs thousands of RV technicians and inspectors, and now is the perfect time to do that. If you want to make more money or have more control over your time, go ahead and click the link below. Or if you just want to learn how to fix your own RV, got something for you there. Head over to rvtechcourse.com and get started today. Now, for the reason that you're at the end of the video, roll the bloopers. A mild cleansing agent, something like that. Hey, by the way, we're on location here at the National RV Training Academy, so there's always random noise going on. The flange. The phalange.